We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. And there's ball one. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Hitter, Cameron Maybin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. One out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
George.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Shot back up the middle. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's Will Myers. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A little bouncer. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Third, the shortstop.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Verlander pauses. Here's the 1-0. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Carlos Correa.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. On the ground up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth,
Here's Marwin
left
Gonzalez
fielder, number
now.
9.
And he's looking to get it
Marwin
going. Off to a bit of a
Gonzalez.
slow start this year. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. So striding in,
Batting sixth,
Josh Reddick.
right fielder.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In there, 0-1. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting
Set to get his day started, Yulieski Gurriel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Leading
He'll
off
be the
with a
one to
change.
greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Miguel Cabrera.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded. And he's retired here, one away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
And on 2-0, this is a fly ball out to right field. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Jose Bautista. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Very weakly on the ground. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Brian McCann.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Myers has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Digging in, Cameron Maybin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Coming over for it is Grichuk, but this will be into the crowd, a foul ball.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time.
And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Rendell Grichuk.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 8.
Russell Martin now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Standing in,
Center
Kevin
fielder,
Pillar. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 4, George Springer.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Travis has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Fielder, Marwin
Into the
Gonzalez.
windup and the pitch. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Cutter low, 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second
Leading
at
off the Blue
bat,
Jays
Devin
scored.
Travis. He's 0 for
Second
1 thus
baseman.
far.
Devin
First pitch
Travis.
of the at bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging
The
in to
left
try it
fielder,
again.
number 7.
Will Myers.
Will
First
Myers.
offering on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
Number 24. Miguel
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Barehanded on the move. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single.
Josh Donaldson.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gonzalez giving chase, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Josh
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson in foul ground. 1 out. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jose
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Bautista on his way to second now. And he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home 5th. Ready for another chance? Rendell Grichuk. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Out of play. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 55, Russell.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gurriel is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive to center field. Pillar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder.
Digging in once again, George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and a relay to the plate. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that misses inside 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. Here's Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder, Will Myers.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Popped up. Calling for it, Gurriel. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard toward the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Third baseman number 20.
Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that misses. 2-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Digging in.
Designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
Verlander pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Reddick is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. He's got it one away. Ready once again, Guriel. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman,
Alex Bregman stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there, base hit. Now batting, Cameron Maybin. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit back toward the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. So stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. The 0-1 home to Martin. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gonzalez going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right side hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Will Myers. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. At the plate, George Springer. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
George.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter, number 1.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was sat down on. Brett Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Grichuk moving in. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Josh Reddick is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Gloved by Cabrera. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. So striding in, Yulieski Gurriel. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that's in there. Base hit. Correa heads for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-2 ball game. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Grounded to short. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Singled homer run in his last time up. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Brian McCann.
Dribbled up the line. Barehanded at his knees. How about that? Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Little chopper back to the mound. Played on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And a high throw as Cabrera's got no shot at it. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. In the dirt here. Runners on first with 1 down. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And this will be put away easily for the out. Standing in, Jose Bautista. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Ken Giles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Left side of the infield into the shift. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Stepping in, Russell Martin. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Digging in. Kevin
Your
Pillar.
attention, please.
He'll go to work on getting that.
Pinch hitting for the
Steve
Blue Jays.
Pierce will be
Number
called upon
28.
here to hit with the game on the line.
Pierce.
And this is low, ball one. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw to first will take care of him as the tying run will be left stranded at second base. This ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon and very Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Milwaukee Brewers. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Center fielder coming on. One down. Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Second here tonight, the designated hitter, Cameron Maybin.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Here's George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
George Springer.
Line towards center field. Shaw will get there, and he puts it away to retire. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, first baseman, Christian Yelich.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lorenzo Cain. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swing and a foul tip, but McCann is able to hold on as they get the swinging strikeout.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Christian Yelich is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the... So stepping in, Carlos Correa. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Correa
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now the pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Yelich. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Yelich. And the inning is over. Ready now, Travis Shaw. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Center fielder.
High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, number 7. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gonzalez has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.